Welcome, returning and new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Albala Pantera. Welcome all. Upon entering, do not forget to cleanse thyself by hitting that Mars energy button that dumps up that you see. Hit that, y'all. You feel me? But welcome all. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what is you waiting for? But I get it. Subscribe to whatever, flows with your energy, flows with your vibe. Absolutely. But welcome all nonetheless. I already have some messages out here for you. So as you can see from the title, you're prepared, but what's holding you back? Now, the message that I have for you all here has a lot to do with if you feel like you're being blocked, all you have to do, it might seem like the most difficult thing to do, but it's actually what's going to make things simpler or simplify the situation. It's time for you to go within. Okay, because you have the rune of manas, the self, and breakthrough in reverse here that came out. So that's definitely letting me know that you're in this space to reap what you've sown. You've gone through so much growth here. Invisible forces are also at work, but welcome Viva, welcome Alana, welcome my loves. You're in a great flow, but there's this energy that comes around constantly that makes you stop right at that moment where it is essential for you to pivot or to switch gears. That's the moment you want to go within self. Okay, let me see something, because you also have number 9 out here, rune number 9, which we also got in the message yesterday. As you are tested, you are fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. That's the final rune that you have out here. At the same time, developing in yourselves an aversion to the conduct that brings you into such stressful situations. At the same time as you are being given or funded the power to avert blockage and defeat, at that very moment is when you are being placed into a stressful situation. 9 of Pentacles. As that came out, it really felt like a knight, okay, Knight of Swords or 9 of Swords energy, 5 of Pentacles here, okay, feeling left out in the cold for what it is that you constantly present yourself or are giving to people. I'm getting that you're giving to people who just fill their cup up with what it is that you're giving them, and as soon as you walk away, or right in your face for some of you, it's being poured right out. Not in the sense of an offering, it's just disrespectfully being poured out because they're not seeing beyond their own point of view. hmm And you're at this pause right now to see if all of this is actually worth it. And obviously, if you're feeling like, it's bringing more stress into your life, ask yourself if that stress that's coming into your life as you are moving forward, is it worth it? Is it worth it? King of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy, second house of finances, values, emotional security. I'm saying take this back up. Oh, all right, it's one of them today. Okay, let's see here. This energy has been amazing. High vibes. What's the message here for the collective? What do you want them to know this time? This time that is fluid. Whenever you are stepping into this message, it's for a reason. All things happen for a reason. Just heard, don't take kindness for weakness. We have 414, Paris, divine feminine queen, developing into an empress through knowledge of self, 414. And through this knowledge of self, you are reclaiming your power Therefore, your gifts are being enhanced and reactivated. An oak tree could be significant. I'm seeing someone literally sit in front of a tree, meditating back against a tree, an oak tree. P as in Peter, pad. Someone lives in 414. There's something here about apartment 414 or home 414. Love, purpose, expansion dwells there. That's a 9. Patty. I mean Patty. Let's see what else I'm getting from here. Spiritual cleanse. Let's see. In this moment of reflecting with self, going within, the question to ask if the belief systems that you've been a part of, is it allowing your soul to thrive, or is it someone else's opinion adopted as your belief? Because it's really not connected to what you know as far as your connection to your soul. You could be a third deacon. We're going to see maybe a third deacon Cancerian, 4 of Cups. July 12th to the 21st could be significant. White horse. Or you may have Cancer in your chart between 29 degrees. You're being asked to examine the ancient creator, the source that illuminates all in connection to unconditional love, in and of unconditional love. Welcome, Scent of the Artiste. Your holy parents are saying, it is finished, chosen one. Within this past month, something has concluded within this past month is the first message for some of you. Others of you is the next month. You'll know who you are based on the work that you're putting in. Okay? Aries, Libra. This is 808. July is definitely significant, as that's when we have the nodal shifts. We have no. We're going to see what this is. Say no. No is a complete sentence when it comes to your karmic family about a spiritual connection that you're going to be embarking on. That is also an emotional connection. Could be with a first deacon, Aries or Libra, or Cancer, Capricorn. So we got a lot of energy coming through here now. We got Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Libra. This could have been someone that you met 2018, or something about a partnership between 2018, 2020, around there, that you could be re-encountering within the month or next month. No to what? It's just the timing of the shit that happens when I'm on live. It's just like, yo, what's no? No. This has to do, again, with this invitation, because I just saw the High Priestess in the Page of Cups within the next 1 to 5 days within this month. Tell me about this. Wow, don't take the offer. There's some deception that you're being hidden from. What? Obviously, I'm not here to tell you what to do. If this resonates and you've just been looking for clarity, and you've been telling yourself no, but you've still been moving forward with it, working on it. So no, Captain. Wow, that was 2 of Cups. Didn't want to come out. 2 of Cups popped in and out. Didn't want to come out. King of Swords. Ooh. Mind games. Mind games or mind games from a mind reader. Mind games from a mind reader. We have Aries Libra here. I just heard Future. I'm looking for. Is that her in the VIP line? This is like someone wanting to see your worth based on your physical appearance, not your spirit, not your mind. Is that movie by Tyler Perry, The Family Who Prays? That the guy who was homeless ended up having all this money and things like that? There's something to that effect. They're looking at you from a physical standpoint, not knowing where you came from or what you are about to inherit. This could even be an idea that you have with this Aquarius energy coming through here. This is why you're being rejected from a certain connection also. So you're not being misused or used. Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Libra is significant as far as these two energies that are popping through here. July 12th, July 21st. Okay, we got June 21st to July 1st. We also have July 12th to July 21st. Then we have September 22nd to October 2nd and October 13th to October 22nd, 23rd also. As far as the Cancer and the Libra that popped through here. This could be you or that person that they're telling you no. As far as this Aquarius energy, this already happened. The way this Ace of Pentacles, it was already a rejection that happened. So what are we saying here? There's a rejection that already happened. The Sun card in reverse. There was a no, a solid ass no. This could have been, this is a family member. It's a family member. Could have been a parent because your holy parents are speaking, telling you it's done. I'm hearing you don't have to worry about this anymore. You don't have to worry about this anymore. It was hard for you to say no. It was hard for you to say no because of the spiritual and emotional connection here. Okay. Make sure we got going on here. This shit. Get all your ducks in a row. Be ready to shift. Source is coming. Source is coming. You've been struggling a lot here. Okay. Yeah, you've been struggling a lot to take this leap of faith. It's been a challenge. Let me see. I'm hold on. Make this energy clear. going on here? Coming out of hiding, coming out of isolation. What's the challenge? A tower. Something forces you to do this. Whoa. Whoever this is for, you better take heed, is all I'm going to say. I got you. I got you, Vida. I got you. What's this? What's this tower? What's the tower? Wheel of Fortune. Something forces you. Fate forced you. Fate forced you out of isolation because it's you're healed. It's done. Again, it's done. 1017, 117 could be significant. 171. Strength. You have all the strength that you need to take the next step. For some of you, this next step is actually sitting with yourself, by yourself. Some of you are not comfortable yet. In here right now, some of you are not comfortable being by yourself, being alone. Until you do that, especially if you're here on this channel, you are a warrior, a divine warrior. You're here for wholeheartedness. You have to learn how to be with yourself through all the shit that you've gone through and all the fucking memories that pull back through to make you feel this rage. Nah, in that moment is when you really start to connect to your power, when you can calm that shit down. Okay? Once a warrior, always one. Yeah, you came out of rest. The next card after this is the Five of Swords. Okay, let me see. What's happening after that? Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. We just had that. You really gained your power back. It's not gonna make it. This shit is uncomfortable. This version of you is uncomfortable. But you know what? This version of you is the version that should have always been. This is the version of you that is you now because of what you have been through. You wouldn't be where you're at right now had the things that you've experienced did not happen. Okay? That's the truth. I mean, we know that. That shit sounds like a cliche, but the shit gotta click, though. There's so many cliches out there that's not clicking for people. You feel me? Page of Coins, starting this brand new cycle. Physically starting this brand new cycle. I just heard full court. Okay. The Virgo within you, if you have Virgo placements or your Mercury placement, the two teams, and the teams that are playing right now, okay, let's say if you're watching the games right now in terms of basketball, look up the gematria of that team. There's information in that list of the gematria values of that team for you specifically. Because I'm looking at how they're spinning this coin on their finger. It's going to let you know which area to go as far as the expansion that's coming into your life, Jupiter. Some of you may have Jupiter and Virgo. You may be a child of someone who is a Jupiter and Virgo, King of Wands, Mars and Leo, the moon right now in Leo. But it's in this position of being in tension with Mercury. We have the Chariot here. Leo could be in some form of tensed environment, either with the Gemini or Virgo. This has to do with siblings, family members, close family members, or work. Gemini, Virgo, respectively. These fucking cards ain't playing. 10 of Coins. Something about a Leo here comes in with great information. That's been pulling up quite often. Let me continue. Yeah, something's being revealed here. Let me see. Let's have the bases of this. Six of Swords. Moving forward. But this is a movement forward that happens by source, by the universe. Something happens that literally forces you out of this. Let me pull another card. What's the Tower? It's at the bottom. King of Cups. Something is not oriented and you want it to be. So this is why the shift happens. Eesh. The Wheel of Fortune. Once again, that's the first card that came out. And I'm sitting here pulling the card out again for this Tower card. This is divine intervention. So this divine intervention is a pause. What's in your immediate past here? Ace of Cups. What's crowning this? What's crowning this is a challenge of happiness. Word for word, your ancestors dwell within you, but you are not them. They dwell within you to help you out of this cycle. What's happening next? It's at the bottom of this, Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Some of you have a descent sign of Capricorn. What's happening next is the Eight of Wands. Quick communication that's coming in that's going to actually bring passion into your life, joy into your life. Or you're going to receive an answer to something once you allow yourself to allow this tower moment to happen. Ugh. Yes. To end the cycle here, what's the advice? Queen of Pentacles. It's the Queen of Pentacles or Capricorn energy or an authority figure that presents this tower to you or tells you information that gets you off your ass type of thing. Or there could be an opportunity that gets you off your ass, or your version of yourself in a past life that comes through with Capricorn tells you about yourself. Like, yo, some of you're at that level where you can tap in and connect with other frequencies outside. You can see things that you don't tell people that you can see because you know yourself. There's a reason why you don't tell other people. Traveling through time. I'm also here to take caution when you're astral traveling. Okay. There we go. Take caution when you astral travel. The year 98 could be significant. 98 or September 8th. Believe. Take caution. War within worlds. It seems like there's something that occurred 98. Doesn't matter if we weren't even born yet. But something occurred 98 that you're actually going to have a clearer insight about. Obviously, that's not for everybody. Or September 8th. Let me look at this here. 2735. 2735. My neighbors live it, my idols spit it. Congratulations, you have passed all the tests. 528. They know we're coming home. This shit says New York City destroyed. Boy. It was about 15 inches of rain fell in the city, making the winter of 97, 98 the seventh wettest on record in NYC. Interesting. That's wild. Something about New York, 98. March 21st. Well, at least that's the date of this article here. When New York City lacked in snowfall, it certainly made up for it in rain and heat. A total of 15.3 inches of rain fell in the city, making the winter of 1997-98 the seventh wettest record. The seventh wettest on record, with an average temperature of 39.4 degrees. It's almost freezing temperatures. It was also the second warmest winter, nearing the record set back in 40 degrees days, 1889-90. What's the connection here? Page of Pentacles. Of all cards, yeah, give me this Page of Pentacles. Study something here. Uranus, Saturn, Aquarius, 1222, 1228. Awareness of material aspects, scholarships, applications, developments, loyalty, news. What's the news here? Ace of Wands. Yo, this shit just went from. Let me hold on. We'll pull back through. I already know where this is going. Child. What's in the environment here? What's in the environment here? Ooh, amazing opportunity. When it rains, it pours. There goes that. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas, but one is in reverse, which is the Hermit card, which is your current situation. The Hermit in reverse is basically telling you to come out of isolation, come out of that space of being by yourself. So that moment of you going into that space of being with yourself, it's not for a long period of time. The longer it becomes, this is when things are going to happen outside of you that's going to cause you to shift immediately. Like it's like you feel like you have to go and you get out of that isolation. Nine of Pentacles, once again. Your fear, hopes, which are in alignment to one another. You don't feel like you have all that you're supposed to have to make this happen. The reason why you feel that is because you truly don't trust yourself in knowing who you are, the I am, that root. But when you're saying I am, that root chakra, that Aries energy, that Mars energy, if we're really looking at the tree of life in terms of the human body, your brain is more of the seed, and then your nerves that flow through your nervous system becomes more of the vines of the tree. So it's the root is actually at the top. What's the outcome? 4 Wands. The root is at the top. Speaking of Aries, this is Venus in Aries. You align to what all that is of you when you recognize who you are And recognizing who you are may mean that you have a way of expressing yourself that you've been holding back from, just not to hurt certain people's feelings. But I'm going to tell you something right now. They don't have any issues with doing that towards you. And some of you can empathize so much that you start to carry these wounds of other people that causes them to speak in a way towards you that you know that there's so many different ways that one can communicate. Nine of Pentacles, once again, do this on your own. There's something here you have to do on your own. There's something here you have to do on your own. There's something here you have to do on your own. Don't be afraid to do it on your own. Sometimes you can get really stuck in what it is that you have to do because you're recognizing, fuck, I gotta do this on my own. Yeah, physically. But spiritually, you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. You may have to celebrate by yourself for just a moment of time. Who you thought you would be able to celebrate with, it's not really who it is. You may have to create your own family, okay? You may have to create your own space, your own circle with what it is that resonates with you. Because like I said, some of you are carrying way too many burdens. You can empathize to the point that you hold on to these people's wounds. And to explain that to people, I'm going to keep it a stack with you. If you're going to explain that type of theory to someone or way of being to someone, they got to at least be into astrology. They got to at least know they rising sign of some shit. Not just your sun sign, because they're not going to get it. And now we step into the energy of the 144,000. You can see how you can have this fucking massive group of people around you, or this family around you, but you're the only one, and you and one other person that gets this type of language. You go through a lot of shit, but it's not, you don't go through it because you can't though. You go through it because this is what you came here for. Let's not forget that. We gonna hold ourselves accountable as to what the fuck we came here to do before we got here through the birth canal. Like, I want to be here, and the whole game of life is remembering why you even came here to begin with. Viva, I'm about to provide you with an energy update at this time, and I'm gonna get back to the collective. That's okay. 8:33. Cosmic connection. Ooh. There's a realignment here of your chakras, beloved. Bring compassion into the situation. So obviously the complete opposite is going to present itself to you, to not have compassion, but you're being asked at this time to step into compassion as you are having a very strong cosmic connection here. Number 11. So you can either rise or go straight to the bottom. Take action, making sure that you are rising. Masculine energy is here at the bottom of the deck. All right. What else we got? The message you have here for Evelyn. We'll be right back to the collective right after this. Message for Evelyn. Ooh, baby, you got 3 cards. Okay, is that 3? Let me make sure. Yes, 3. We have here distorted thoughts and perception. The complete opposite of a cosmic connection. Dishonesty, yeah, the complete opposite is right. Yeah, the feminine. So there could be feminine energies around you as you are building this cosmic connection that's going to present you with so many different lies. They're going to make you feel shameful, guilty for a lot of shit that you're doing. Don't let that shit get to you. Show me this. It's easy for me to say because it's easy to do. We learn how to complicate, not letting shit get to us. I'm going to keep it as that. Because in order, you know how it becomes simple? When you respectfully don't give a fuck about what others think about what you have to do for you and the way you got to go about it. Straight up. Straight up. It's a purge. It's a cleanse that's happening right now. Okay? So, what's this? Distorted thought and perception. Page of Pentacles. What's the news here? Challenge. Knight of Wands. Something that's always in and out in your life. And toxic. This is what's causing the distorted thoughts and perception. I'm hearing steam, the root chakra. Okay. That was the Six of Swords that popped in and out. What's dishonesty here for Evelyn? What is dishonesty? Ace of Wands came out in reverse with the Strength. What's going on here, honey? What is this? What's the Ace of Wands in reverse? Wow. There's no movement happening because the communication is a lack of communication or lies around you. Someone's, yeah, it is you got too much fucking going on around you, honey, right now. Okay. Let me see. Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse here? Two of Coins, juggling. What? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And Queen of Cups, mother energy. All right, you know what you got to do. Know what you got to do. It's clear as day. The universe has been giving you nudges. You have a cosmic connection here. Okay, the universe has been giving you nudges about what you have to do. That's actually gonna show the love that you have. Your ancestors are connected to you at this time. They're right here on Earth, causing this disconnection and separation. Okay, that's part of your initiation. That's what this is here. It's not the easiest thing, I know, but it's simple to do. Simple to do. Once you not once you, but the more you continue to recognize the part of this I was about to say refurbished. Once you get not once, see, there's something about you feeling like you keep starting over, that you're actually evolving in. Or you could be saying the same thing over and over and over again to somebody, and the shit is not getting through. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. It keeps you out of this connection, this cosmic connection, this divine cosmic connection here. Please look at the universal energy of love has sent beautiful, light-filled souls to guide your way and assist you through this transition. That's literally the first thing I looked at. And this is in the middle of the book. In the middle of the book. So you're in the middle. You're in the thick of it, okay? Not only do you have these wonderful earthly guides, I'm telling you, right there. These are two different decks now. Heart chakra. They're working on your heart chakra. So the moves that you're making, you're going to, okay. So this is one of those things where you make a move, right? You decide to respond to a situation in a certain way. This I feel like this already happened. You decide to respond to a situation in a certain way. And then you realize later on down the line, probably like 5 years later, you're feeling this energy, like this sorrow, pain, and regret. It's not sorrow, pain, and regret. It's just the cleanse from what you've done in the past. Especially with these type of guides that are literally molding your heart in a way that forces you to take action based on what you care about. Because now what you care about is connected to your ancestors. It's not so much you. It's you and them. Especially the ones that are working with you to get you to shift from whatever the fuck it is that you got to get away from. Yes, it can feel like a burden. It can hurt, but guess what? It's gonna hurt more to stay there. You'll heal much faster once you remove yourself. And everyone else around you will heal if they allow themselves to. Okay? All right, let's see. So that you're bringing love into the situation here. That's what you're being guided by. Okay. What's the message of the feminine here? We're looking at the feminine. Okay. What's the message of the feminine for Evelyn? Share. Wow. Speak your truth. It's a challenge with, wow, this could be to a partner. They're directing you to this partnership for a reason. This Queen of Swords is giving me an energy of an ancestor. Just look at her face and telling you to be clear about this. 4044, because once you're clear about that, you'll be clear about everything else. Because it can happen the sun finger itching here, giving off your energy. It can happen either way in terms of where you gain your clarity. Putting your foot down with loved ones in terms of family, or putting your foot down with a loved one in terms of a partnership one-on-one that you have with your, the person that you are with sexually. Then we have here 9 of Cups and 9 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles that comes out. Clarify the Queen of Swords. What are you telling her here about this 2 of Cups? It paused for a reason. It was cosmic intervention. Your partnership started and stopped for a reason. It was, there goes the Tower. Wow. Okay. Queen of Swords, 4 of Coins. And it fell right on top of distorted thoughts and perception and dishonesty. You went through everything you've gone through, so you can see what distorted thoughts and perception in connection to dishonesty looks like, so you can learn how to disconnect yourself from it. Okay? Let me pull some of my cards here for you. Collective, I'll be right back with you. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, it says, tell the truth. Tell the truth. When you tapped in, there's things that you're going to find yourself having to do that you may not even realize you had to do, and you don't feel like a whole fucking demon doing it. No, but if you feel like that, it's because you're in a position to slay them. You're in a position to slay them. So you have to know what they're about. Got chills. Any messages here for Evelyn? What's this? Emperor to a God. How does this connect to this 2 of Cups? How does this connect to the 2 of Cups? Let me take all these cards back. How does this connect to the 2 of Cups? Illumination. Ooh, what's for you has been held. I'm not sure what this really is, but there could be some form of key ritual that you may want to look into. Guided, illumination, guided. What is the connection? You are connected to a specific person in your life, but you have to go through the lessons that you have been going through in order to connect to them. I mean, I'm here for the goddesses and gods. You hear me? Family. Not karmic. Family. Well, rising sign. Just said that. So I did a ritual with the key last August. Okay. Let me see. Don't doubt what you worked on, because that's part of your sovereign way of life being. You connect to your sovereignty doing that, and it connects you to true consciousness. You just got to allow it. One. Let me get a final word for you of guidance, okay? Right here. Perfect. And I'll be right back with you all, the collective. Right after this, we're going to do another spread. Yeah. Right, here we go. I'm here and look back on any notes or anything you journaled that occurred around that time that you may be experiencing now, so you can break through. 4553. 4553. Wailing. Wow. A lot of tears were shed then. Final word for Rita. You have, my dear sheep, compassionate, which is also here at the bottom of the deck. Compassion. Let me look at the text here. 1 second. Surrender. Deliver all that is out of your control to the Most High. Be ready to shift. Let me look at this and let me just connect the dots right quick. Hold on. It is natural to want to react with spite, bitterness, and rage. It's even more natural to want to put up walls of protection from further pain. But when walls surround one's heart, they halt growth and the ability to manifest the reality of choice. Dear one, if you have found yourself in a predicament, know that this is your time to react differently. Choose forgiveness, compassion, and love. Heart chakra. Okay? If I'm being guided to leave here, and the fact that my grandma had a cerebral stroke and has not been in full consciousness, and all she says is that she wants to go back to Mexico. Wow. Wow. I know how significant I'm saying wow because I know how significant that is in terms of going to Mexico. So don't close your heart, it says, and build walls. This does not serve you. It takes you further away from the truth. Choose love. It is through love that others will come to see themselves with more light. And for you, I feel like that love has to be you expressing yourself. There's been a lot you've been holding on to, you know? You're being guided to have gratitude for all that is in your life. Begin today to walk your new path. Remove any unproductive relationships and connect with your authentic self. You are a kind and compassionate person who shines brightly. If you want to take a picture of it, there you go. I think it's backwards though. But yeah. And then the frog is right at the bottom of the deck. You're being guided to jump over any obstacles and embrace the change in your life. Truth has an expiration date, and the time is now to speak your new truths. Show the world your voice, acknowledge your desires, and leap with faith towards what matters to you. What matters to you, Vida? Focus on anything and everything that matters to you. And anything else that does not support that, it's okay. It's more than okay. It's actually something to be thankful for because now you know. Feel me? So, yeah. Collective. I feel like there's others of you that can literally resonate with that message too. Like sometimes you want to hold back from saying certain things, but that just only creates havoc in your in your nervous system. Then it becomes something that your body has to fight off. You know how to put yourself through that. What's the message here for the collective, beloved? Shay. Unconditional love. Come on with it. Unconditional love. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Get realigned for a moment. That message right there came through a lot of clarity. I can tell you that. Felt that. But that's a prime example because you've been working with me now. You've been training. You know what I'm saying? So you at a point where now these type of scenarios they're gonna present itself, but you're prepared now. You know what I mean? You've been putting in that work. And I commend you for that. Real shit. Talk to us about unconditional love here for the collective. 34, March 4th could be significant. What's the message here for unconditional love? We got 2 cards, beloved. We got 2 cards out here for you. With the foundation stating criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. With the honk in the background. Okay? Trust. When you have an issue with trusting people, it's not an issue with trusting people, it's trust itself. Okay? So to get to the bottom of that, study your Chiron placement. See what it is that you are ancestrally holding on to or are connected to that would cause such a response. All right. The other 2 cards that you did get here, I had to shuffle that out. Divinely protected and not to be messed with. This divine union is divinely protected and not to be messed with. You have here, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying, which is an insult to doing, to change that which is beyond our control. Unconditional love coming through with the message here. Look inside yourself. This is where we started at, okay? With the Mana's rune of the self coming out in reverse, that when that comes out in reverse, you're being guided to go within, all right? And let me see, do I have it here? What was that? 1? Yeah, I think that's rule number 1. When it's in reverse, if you feel you are blocked, that rune, Manas, urges you to begin by being clear with yourself, facing up, admitting, releasing whatever it takes. Do not turn to others now, but look inside in silence for the enemy of your progress. No matter what area of your life seems to you to be blocked or thwarted, stop and reconsider. You will recognize the outer enemy as but a reflection of what you have not before now been willing or able to recognize as coming from within. Above all, do not give yourself airs. The momentum of past habits is the challenge here. In the life of the spirit, you are always at the beginning. And it says here, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. What can you tell them, source, about what is causing them to feel this way? What can you say here about what is causing them to feel this way? What's causing you to feel this way is a challenge of moving forward. What is this exactly? Making a decision regarding, reciprocity, giving. True definition of love is giving. When you love, you give. But you gotta be mindful when you give that love too, because people aren't, so aware of what that means, of what unconditional love is, love in general. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Hermit energy. 7 and 2. Look inside yourself as to why you're unable to move forward here. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. We're about to find out, but this is just confirming that you must look inside yourself. The famine of the feminine. Whoa. Okay. The feminine and masculine. The famine of the feminine. Three of Swords. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. What could you? This is another major. There was possibly a death. Some of you may have lost someone. You know, I'm not going to say you lost, but it does feel like that. I'm not going to take that from you. Okay. 2013, July 2nd, 2013 could be significant. Acceptance is key to this inner peace. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, where you may feel blocked from looking inside yourself. It could be something else in another area of life that's causing this blockage, okay, where it's not helping you to really connect with your core values. And in that disconnection, you're connecting with people just to fit in, just to do it. But Source is saying stop doing things just to do it. Do you really want to do this? Is it something you love to do? Fuck liking doing shit. Do you love this? And if you love it, go for it. If you fucking like it, think about it. Don't overthink it. But if you have to think about it, the way I've been feeling about that word, thinking about it, in terms of a decision that your soul already wants you to make, and it's a no, it's a no. Go. So no, go. What's this? The Star card. You got the Chariot, the High Priestess, the Death card, and the Star card. Show me this 6 of Swords. Show me the 6 of Swords here. Look inside yourself. Core values about, okay, certain partnerships. There's something here about a social group that did end. Some of you had literally cut so many people out of your life, and now you started from ground zero. Something about this past Mercury retrograde that really showed you a lot more about what you valued, which may have put you through memory lane, where you were recognizing on another level where people were really just using you because of your beauty, your talent, your gifts, or something of that nature. What's the 6 of Swords? 4 of Wands and the Page of Swords. Wow. 6 of Swords is something you've been studying here. This is someone very close to you. This could have been someone that was a soulmate. Some of you have been in situations where you had soulmates that were envious of you, were jealous of you. But that was all part of the process, though. That was all part of your transformation to become this healer, to become this spiritual guide, more in alignment to your spiritual guide, so you can be living your best life, getting out of murky waters into stable waters here. But you have to accept this. So there could have been there could have been something from the past during Mercury retrograde that we just had that came to the forefront once again. 5848. I know I'm moving fast, y'all. I'm gonna look through the chat after this, but I'm just to turn aside. There's something here, 5820, 5840, that you have to turn aside that let you enveloping yourself. Okay. Let me get some more messages here. But all of this was part of you learning unconditional love. Let me pull another card here. Unconditional love. Let's see what's next. Okay. The first card that came out was showing a lot about the lessons you went through to get to unconditional love. And now next, what do we have for you? What do we have next? Here. What do we have next? Moving forward. Wow. 34 and 23. Moving forward. 7 and a 5. July 5th. 75 could be significant. enveloping oneself in the dark night of the soul. But in this dark night of the soul, you were able to see beyond the veil. You see this? (34:23) to see, take possession of, inherit, be an heir, surrender. Okay, let me see here. What's the message? I'm going to keep it with these lovers oracle. All right. Now I'm getting the movie Photograph with Issa Rae. Could be significant. Photography. Receiving letters from a loved one. Move forward. Random. You no longer perm your hair. All of this began to shift the moment you stopped perming your hair. Because I smell a perm right now. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Just said that. When I say we, I'm talking about the connection to the cosmos, spirit guides, ascended masters, the ancestors that are helping me deliver this message. We told y'all that just a while ago. Love is all about giving. And it won't stop. Wow. And it won't stop. Let there be closeness between you, Cinchona. Welcome, honey. Emerald Shade. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. If you in here, I want you to take 4 deep breaths. And when I say deep breaths, y'all lungs through your belly with air. Hold it. Just release. You know what I realize as I'm holding my breath, I'm continuing like inhaling as I'm holding. Shit is take them deep breaths. All of y'all in here. You're gonna have to get this energy out. This is what I'm here for. I'm not here to just be fucking delivering messages for fucking entertainment. Fuck all that. Get them deep breaths. Anything that happened today, inhale that shit out by inhaling amazingness, life, joy, abundance, unconditional love, and all that other bullshit. When you exhale that motherfucker out, that shit go with it. 4 times. Do it as often as you want to throughout this whole message. But it's nothing. I know, shade. Like, this is what you do for entertainment. Do to you. But I'm speaking for myself right now. I'm speaking about myself, not throwing shade on no one else. Bars. Show me this here. Welcome, Ocean Goddess, my love. So like it says here, move forward. And the way to move forward is let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. We started with the love that always allows and gives is unconditional. I mean, if you really think about it, look at a lot of these storylines that they have pushed out through the media or through this box that we watch entertainment through. The stories always have a certain pattern where someone's heart gets broken and then shit. No, it don't got to be that way. But if that's all you're seeing, that's all you're gonna think it is. And it's always gonna make sense for people around you who are not in a position to think outside the box, to see that that's not all it is. It's just a form of entertainment. But most people like to take what they see firsthand as all that. Fuck yeah or fuck no, real quick. That's that instinct. That's that intuitive instinct. You know what I'm saying? Show me this. This is a reverse too. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows. Let's see what this is. Pisces, Virgo in reverse. A Virgo operating in the Piscean way. Okay. How do they move forward? Literally moving forward. This seems like moving up. There has to be a change of environment. In order for this Virgo to move like a Virgo and not like the Pisces, where they're kind of imbalanced, where they're being too much of a Piscean, they're polar opposite and not so much the balance between the Virgo and Pisces. In order for them to be that balance, to bring those two opposites in harmony and merge it, physical and spiritual, they're going to have to change locations. Okay. We have here the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, let's see what's at the top here. Queen of Wands, life purpose, generosity, honesty. Show me this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Because the Knight of Pentacles is very slow movement. In reverse is just not moving at all. Like the Hangman, Pisces energy. There goes the Queen of Wands again in the Star card. You may want to look into astrocartography if you are a Sun, Moon, Virgo, Mercury, Virgo, and see where your Mars line is. That could be significant. Show me the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. Five of Swords. So something was said here. King of Swords. Something was said to a King of Swords, and this is that something. Okay. Virgo, Aquarius energy, work. A co-worker that you consider a friend. I don't play with that word, friend. That ain't for me. Respectfully. When you dive into words, yes, I do, my love. Just send me an email and I'll get right back to you within 24 hours. Yes, I do, Cinchona. We have here this Five of Swords with this King of Swords and this Six of Swords. Six of Swords, that's Mercury in Aquarius. Move forward. See, someone went back to something that is not unconditional love. But forgive yourself for doing that. This was all a part of you surrendering to your shadow self. Instead of you moping, celebrate it. This is actually your moment to shine. You pulled a big dog move. Big dog move. You were called foolish for taking this step, but you were actually being the fool to complete a cycle. Foolish and fool, two different things. There's 3 additional words to it. There were 3 additional things. It's like you have the perfect recipe for this particular cake, but when you're not so in tune to what these other recipes are and how they connect to the recipe when you're not in tune with these three other ingredients and the recipe that you have to make this perfect cake, you realize that these three other things that you normally connect with and that you always add to certain pastries or meals of that nature, of that recipe that you're you're giving a shot at, and you realize it doesn't work. But it's okay. It's okay, because there's something else you learn from that. All right. Two of Cups. Mercury, Venus. Cancer, Cardinal. Aquarius, fixed. So this could be a situation as you as a Cancerian that wants to move forward by being bold and making the first move, but this fixed sign is fixed on what it is that they want to do in the way that they want to do it. So it's not bringing in the magic to this situation. It's like you want to shift to a different space or a different environment that both of you can grow, where there can be closeness between you, where you always give each other space and love never fails. It simply allows and gives. But there's something here about this person, okay, that the reason why you're unable to make a certain move with a particular energy is because they're still wounded or connected to a past that they have yet to let go of. Here's the other thing I'm going to tell you. Sometimes you get into these conversations with people, right? We call it conversation, but in most cases, for some people, that actually becomes an argument. But when you have conversations with people and they're telling you what they said is not what you think it is, let me tell you something right now. What someone says, it is not your job or your duty to think about what they said. That's their work. See, and this is what I'm telling you, where I observe people and I listen. I'm not when someone expresses something to you, okay? When someone expresses something to you, it is not your work or your doing to think about what they said. That is their doing. See, when you really break down a lot of the shit that people tell you that you're supposed to do to show respect or do or to fix it, or it's not what it seems, man, fuck all that. Before you say something, think about it. Because once you say it, you can't take that shit back. You cannot take that shit back. A memory is a memory. That's why that's like one of the most powerful fucking things out here is a fucking memory. So whenever somebody says something, it's not your duty to think about what they said. And I hope that shifts, not hope, fuck a hope. May that energy cancel, clear, delete. Okay, cancel, clear, delete. When someone tells you, see, this is that moon in Virgo. I just said you can't take anything back. That is for those who are not breaking down conversations the way we're having this conversation right now, where I'm telling you, when somebody says something to you and they said that it's not what you think, it's never going to be what the other person thinks when it comes to what someone says to that person. Your job as the recipient is to receive and for you to think about what you're going to say and respond back with. Simple as that. Well, these words are spells now. People be asking for spells and been doing a whole bunch of shit, not realizing, all right, you just set yourself up for fucking trauma. Keep playing. But let's continue. Let's get one more card, one more oracle. Foundation of this is unconditional love. You're breaking through all of this. Everything we're saying right now is breaking through where you may felt you have been broken down. I've been observing myself more and watching my words lately and making sure I'm expressing in a way that's authentic to me. Absolutely. Let me see what else y'all talking about in here. I did see My Jupiter return. What teams to look up again? Well, that's if you're watching the basketball games, the team that you go for, or the teams that are involved. Look up the gematria for the teams that are involved. There could be some messages in there for you. You don't want to look too hard through the values that come up when you type that team into the gematria. Just see what you know catches your attention. Kind of like if you went out somewhere and someone caught your eye, that type of vibe. Final message we have here: compassion. Wow. Unconditional love, move forward with compassion. There's gonna be a lot of things here you're gonna have to break through to get to this compassion now. Oh man, Mother Earth. That's who I'm here for. I'm here for you, honey. Okay. Let's look at this compassion. Let's get a lover's oracle. Here's compassion. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Let me grab one more. Here we got secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. At the bottom. Let's see what else comes out with this. Criticizing one another only leads to further unhappiness. This came out already. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically, I'm about to say magnetically transform. Magically, magnetically. The transformation that you are attracting has everything to do with what you perceive magic to be, your imagination. You're going through a series here of constant shifts of cycles. The past is now behind you, it says here. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. You want to dive further into your faith, look into your Jupiter placement, 9th house or 12th house placements, or see what part of your personality in terms of your chart transiting through these houses, and see which ones are in the 9th and 12th house that can really help you as far as seeing, I mean, which part of your personality is going to draw you towards this new path here as you're being guided to follow it with faith. Sagittarius, Pisces, 9th, 11th house really holds that type of energy. Okay. But now let's see here. What's the message you have for the collective? What's causing them to resist change? What's causing you to resist change? Some news that came in about a Virgo regarding justice or contract or balancing of scales here. But what is causing you to resist change is how slow this is starting. Shackles. Wow. Cycles are constantly shifting in divine timing, not your ego's timing. Let me see what's your message of surrender. When it comes to what is causing them to resist change, as far as the Page of Pentacles and the Hermit, Surrender to effortlessness. Keep your goals, visions to yourself. Something simple for you, but you're expressing this or you're around people that if you expressed it to them, they can't see how you would do that, but that's not up to them for them to see how you're going to do it, not even you. Surrender to effortlessness. This is simpler than you think it is. Just got to stop pushing so hard. Can I have a rune message to support this, to help them to surrender effortlessly? To help them to surrender effortlessly, you have the moon and judgment, BZ, growth and protection. Yeah, protect what it is that you're growing. Protected, I'm also hearing from protect your end result or your division from authority figures that had to work hard to get to where you're going or beyond that. Okay. Wait 1 second here. Let me look further into this. Let's go. Control of your emotions is at issue here. In transit and transition, shifts in life course. Wow, this is amazing. Because this is really going with life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. Which rune is this? Algiz. You may want to write this out on a brown paper bag with a pencil and carry it with you, this symbol. All right. It says here, control of emotions is at issue here. In transit and transition, shifts in life course and accelerated self-change, it is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. The time offers ample mental exercise and stimulation. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this room. And with them come trespasses and unwanted influences. Algiz serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self. The protection of the warrior is like the curved horns of the elk, or like the sedge grass, for both serve to keep open space around you. Remain mindful that timely action and correct conduct are the only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain, stay with it. Don't try, which is an insult to doing, to protect yourself from life and pull the veil down and escape by denying what is happening. You will progress knowing that is your protection. Okay. And with Berkana, this is healing of fertility. This one is healing of mental or anxiety problems, head or brain headaches. This one. All right. If you have access to a yew tree, get by it. This will definitely help with this as well in terms of you grounding. YEW, and this is a birch tree room. Excuse me, this way. But now, let me see. I got you right now, Ocean Goddess. In just a moment, right after this judgment, we have here. Let me see. 16. This room of life process and of the cycle, Berkana denotes that form of fertility that promotes growth both symbolically and actually. The growth may occur in affairs of the world, family matters, one's relationship to oneself, or to the divine. This is a leading to room in that it leads to blossoming and ripening. So this is definitely two rooms that you may want to write down on a brown paper bag with pencil to help you push through, or look into if there's a certain tool you can write with based on your Mars energy, your Mars placement, or let me see. That's Tuesday. Uh-oh, now I'm smelling jalapenos. Let's see, it's out here somewhere. It's Friday. 1 second, y'all. What is called for here is going into things deeply with care and awareness. This rune is concerned with the power of influencing development and with the flow of beings into their new forms. Its action is gentle and penetrating and pervasive. First disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. Ooh. Uh-huh. That's ideal. The way the Algiz rune was telling you to sit with it, to resist, to release resistance. I go in here. To release resistance. As it says here, this rune is concerned with the power of influencing development, with the flow of beings into their new form. Its action is gentle and penetrating and pervasive. First disperse resistance, then accomplish the work. For this to happen, your will must be clear and controlled. So this is like something you're capable of doing. 5-star, Michelin star worthy type of energy. So being a chef could be significant. But you get so nervous about doing so that you don't do it. You got what it takes, beloved. Don't overthink it. I'm looking for. There it goes again. What are you looking for? Shit. At this point. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna find. Yeah, we'll take this one too. I know where to look in just a bit. Come on. You gotta be in here. There you are. Iron, amethyst, Mars, Tuesday. It's connected to iron, amethyst. Okay. That could also be significant to give you strength and courage to make this shift, to take on this shift. Okay. Let's see. It's like what you think is not connected to what you have to do is exactly what it is. There's certain things that are coming to the forefront of your mind in the midst of so much chaos, and that's your solution. Your solution is as simple as it is, as it comes through. Let me see what else here. Surrender frustration. Okay. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Now we're going to look further into the messages that came out here for this compassion, right? Where we ask, what is causing you to resist change? We have this Page of Pentacles and the Hermit. Air energy, grounding yourself could be what's causing this train wreck. Causing you to be out of balance or out of harmony when all this chaos is happening. Because you have to be firm, you have to be solid. Something about doing certain spiritual baths on a Tuesday or during the Mars hour. Mars is in Leo right now, giving you that courage to move forward, to do the things that you want to do. But if you're rejected from it, be easy on yourself, because of the way the energies are set up right now. Where you're being rejected to go is because it's not in alignment to your soul's purpose. Some of you, there may be certain things that may be a hard pill to swallow, but it's just, you're gonna, the source is gonna show you why it's not for you. Just don't, force when you're being told why it's not for you. It's showing you why it's not for you, because when it shows you why it's not for you, you're getting the complete opposite and way more than what you expected before. What's the Page of Pentacles? What's the Page of Pentacles? 933. What's the Page of Pentacles? I'll be right with you, Ocean Goddess. What's the Page of Pentacles? 4 of Cups. Yeah. Discontent. Discontent about exactly what? The Empress. There's something that you thought that was going to be prosperous, but it's that's not for you. You heard the honk. Page of Coins right there. Right there. It's not for you. You're worth way more. Why is the Empress in reverse? Let's take it this way. It said, okay. Wow. The Empress is in reverse because Source is not going to allow you to be manipulated by people with ulterior motives. Feels like shit. I get it. But that shit could be sugar, honey, iced tea, or fertilizer. Depends on your perspective. Time for you to celebrate great times that are upon you at this time. 9 of Swords, sleepless nights. Some of you could be feeling like you've been spiritually attacked. Take you a salt bath, put some garlic in there. Listen to some binaural beats for your heart chakra. We have the 7 of Cups and the 5 of Coins. Yeah. This is causing a lot of confusion. That's making you feel like you're not worthy. So there's something you have a habit of going towards, or something you want to do that is not moving as swiftly and effortlessly as it should, because that's not where you're supposed to be, because this form of manipulation and this confusion of the mind is going to continue to happen. Again, you're worth more than that. You're not going to be in this Empress mode. You're not going to even be able to speak your truth, I'm hearing for some of you. Judgment. You got to decide what's under here. 6 of Wands. You got to decide where the victory is, and when it's being shown to you right in your face, it's time to complete that cycle. There's the dope. Why the 6 of Wands is in here reversed? But it sure is. What's the King of Swords? In reverse. Show me the King of Swords in reverse. Show me the King of Swords in reverse. You have the 4 of Swords. And then the 8 of Swords. This, yeah. Helps to cleanse your energy from vampire-like frequencies that cannot be in the sun. Put it that way. So there's something behind the scenes here that's going to confuse you. You could also look up the magical properties of garlic as well. Do your research on everything. Don't. That's just a suggestion. Just do your research and listen to what your soul tells you about what to do. But definitely get that ass in water. That's for damn sure. Have a reset of the womb space. Put that body in some water. All right. We got here the Queen of Coins with this Four of Swords and this Eight of Swords. 9, 10, 11, 12. Even if you was to put garlic on the top of your door, it'll help you um, get off those low vibrational energies off of you as you walk through your door. Trust me, that shit work. Put that shit at the front of your door. If you got energies around you that's always at your door, or you live in a particular neighborhood, that shit keeps that energy away from your door. You have the Hermit with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this here, the divine had to step in on this, because the battle is not even with other people. This battle, that if you stepped into this situation that doesn't bring compassion into your life, that doesn't show that you are willing to learn and shift from these series of change and cycles of life, okay, it's going to continue you down the path of being mentally manipulated. Enough is enough. There's not enough money in the world to bring your life back. You ever thought about that? I haven't seen a billionaire or a trillionaire that when their life ends, they can bring themselves back to life. Just think about that. I'm not talking about no clone either. Things can it be done? Pretty sure it can be. Pretty sure it can be. But that looks like a whole different world, wouldn't it? Don't get this brain thinking and shit. I got a question for every fucking. So why? Why not? Why? You feel me, Cintrona? Like for real. Look at everything you hear from any. It don't matter. Look that shit up. See what your soul be like. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what I would suggest? If you someone in here that smoke your trees and you get suggestions, do your thing. Go through your meditation and then research that shit. That's how you're supposed to be working with the herb anyway. Just saying. It is a triple goddess plant now. Ocean goddess, here is your message, your energy update. She said, I'm hot as you speak. Blood God. I say. Well, that's right. Sending you abundance, prosperity on your flight, honey. Unconditional love. Ocean goddess, we got master number 33. You're mastering your transformation. This particular part of your transformation, there is another card here, but let me fill this out. We have here 33 transformation, a lot of heart chakra energy. You're mastering what it means to feel unconditional love is the first thing that came through. Visualizing what that is, as you can see the figure here, the orbs are on the heart chakra and the third eye. I'm hearing Shiva energy, Shiva. Okay, let's see what this is. Free spirit 3313. Okay. Okay. Transformation and freeing your spirit. First and foremost, you liberated so many that have transitioned through your courage and strength to take on this journey of transformation and mastery. And mastery, I speak of evolving, constantly evolving, never stopping. Can I have a supportive room message here? Ocean Goddess. It's a lot. Definitely invisible forces are at work for you through this transformation, because that's what came through. Dagas and Lagos 2218. So a lot has transpired between 2018 and 2022 that's bringing forth this free spirit and the transformations that you've had through this time period. LDDL. You're going to keep something here on a down low. Your next move on a down low. Or there's a specific download that's going to be coming through here. What's this message of support? First one that came out, we have strength, Urus, number 5. Okay. With lovers, chariot and temperance, 217, GMN. You're rising through the morning. You're rising through the morning. Let me see something. Hold on. That makes no good. Manhood, womanhood, a wild ox. The rune of termination and new beginnings. Drawing it indicates that the life you have been living has outgrown its form, which must die so that life energy can be released in a new birth and a new form. This rune of passage, and as such part of the cycle of self-transformation. Hold on. It was 9:43. That was so loud. So loud. To seize. Okay. Change. Wasn't that? To perplex. Wow. Confused, be confused. About what? What are you, okay? Confused about what? Before I even continue with that, because the way that siren came through, confused about what? Confused about what? Whatever she's confused about at this time, what's your message? King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is powerful, commanding, authoritative, strong, an inner knowing, an inner wisdom that cannot be tainted. You're a giver of great advice here. If you're confused about that, they're confirming you're great at giving advice here. So go where you can strengthen that. Okay? You have transformation and free spirit. We have the lovers. And you have the death card here. Transformation again. You got transformation that popped out 3 times. 3 transformations. I heard 3 transformations are bringing in constraints as a necessity to realign with yourself. And in doing so, you're going to be building significant partnerships. 144 on the clock, 144:45. It's 9:45 too. Hold up. What's 45? 45 is L. Wow. The most high masculine energy is your father. That's what it says here. El, God is my father. Aliyabon. Let me Nemo, Pisces, significant. The Pisces is significant, that is a God being, bringing forth relief and cleaning, cleansing, bagels. Make a choice. Let me see here. Okay. It comes to this confusion. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I'm getting here that when you do dive deep into seeing what something means, like let's say you're breaking down parables, things of that nature, or hidden knowledge or occult knowledge for your understanding, and overstanding, go with the first thing that comes through. Go with the first thing that comes through. Write it down because it comes quick and it leaves as soon as it comes. And then once you're done, like I'm seeing, like I'm sensing, like doing research and going through a trance as you're researching things. And you may stop yourself to bring logic to what it is that you're looking into. As soon as you feel that, because it seems like you can go in and out of that energy, stay in it. And then once you're done with receiving all of the downloads, because as you're download, there goes the sirens again. As you download, you're uploading. What's with that? What's with the sirens? Now it's 9:49. Speaking of, for foundation, or the root of it all, which is why I was saying you liberate so many who have transitioned. Your knowledge is liberating so many who have transitioned. I'm hearing also giving offerings too. Nine of Cups, yeah. I just, as I'm saying that, as that came out, I'm hearing 99 bottles of beer in the wall, and then from there it went to take one around, pass it around. So this is giving an offering. Page of Cups, yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. So let me go back to Urus, which is symbolic of Leo or strength energy. Positive growth and change, however, may involve passage into darkness as part of the cycle of perpetual renewal. As in nature, the progression consists of 5 parts: death, decay, gestation, germination, and rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself. Since self change is never coerced, we are always free to resist. But your spirit is so liberated right now that it won't resist this transformation, as you also had that as its primary card, or primary support. Your transformation here, we are always free to resist. Remain mindful that the new form, the new life, is always greater than the old. Prepare then. 950. Prepare then for opportunity disguised as loss. It could involve the loss of someone or something to which there is an intense emotional bond, and through which you are living a part of your life, a part that must now be retrieved so you can live it out for yourself. Now, in some way, that bond is being severed, a relationship radically changed, a death experience. Seek among the ashes and discover a new perspective and a new birth. What message can, what do you know what I want to say, Source? Come on now. When it comes to the flesh, the World, Hangman, 9 of Wands, opening, stand still, defense. Stand still as you're being defended. When you stand still, when you move too much, you lose your defense. The original meaning of this symbol, Urus, a wild ox, the Orox. When the wild ox was domesticated, a nearly impossible task, it could transport heavy loads. Learn to adapt yourself to the demands of such a creative time. Firm principles attached to this rune. And at the same time, humility is called for, since in order to rule, you must learn how to serve. Wow, that's quite the task you got here right now. I'm hearing play the fool, play foolish, but you're really the fool. You're not something like a fool, because the fool goes through the entire process. The foolish one just sees it as entertainment. They have jinn on their altar. Shay. We have the high priestess initiation. Wow. You moving on up. You're moving on up. 5611. Justice is coming into your life. What just is, what is simple, what is coming into your life through the initiation of you becoming this high priestess. And I feel like the becoming of the high priestess is fully accepting it and doing the works of high priestess. Up. There's a healing of muscles and anything connected with bodily strength and anything associated with childbirth. Hold on. I'm going to look more to this one, actually. It's right after that. Secret matter, initiation of something hidden, secret matter. Deep inner transformational forces are at work here. Yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared, and integrity is involved that may be masked, disguised, or secret. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may be wealth surprises, unexpected gains are not unlikely. On the side of human nature, this rune, symbolized by the flight of the eagle, 954. Soaring flight free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision. All this is indicated here. This is the rune of question. Nothing external matters here except as it shows you its inner reflection. This is a psychic death that is also happening. If need be, let go of everything, no exceptions, no exclusions. Nothing less than renewal of the spirit is at stake. Wow, you got transformation and free spirit that came out. I will certainly keep this up. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are at 154 on the timer, so you can know around the range that it's in, but absolutely. What's the advice? And then I'll pull. Okay, we're good there. We're great there. Let's get a message of final advice here. C56, that's 11, and the card at the bottom, or the rune at the bottom, is 12. The star, Wunjo, joy. Okay. With that being said, we have the bear, unconditional love. You're being guided to rest and enjoy yourself and others. Create balance in your life and follow your truths. You intuitively know when and how to take inspired action. You have immense inner wisdom and physical strength. Yeah, strength is definitely something you do have right now. Let me see. Yeah, definitely reference 155.55, because what we just read about in terms of Urus and Perth gives you basically the breakdown of what's happening and what to let go of and what to, work with or not work with as you're rising up like the phoenix. And so is your partnership, beloved. 2 of Cups. Just heard Anubis. 10 of Wands, great passion, a lot to build upon. You're about to see the fruits of your labor. All of this work, all of this burden is about to turn into, I'm hearing a castle, a fortress, 6 of coins. You're going to be the lender, not the borrower. 3 of coins. See, there's similar energies here with this 3 of coins and the 6 of coins. Something here about your independence. What's this? Peeping through. Page of Swords from what? Wow. Okay. Detach yourself from what you keep saying. I don't know. Or detach yourself from people when you express yourself and you find yourself saying, I don't know, because you don't want to sound like you tripping or something. Wow. That whole screen just closed out. So whoever it is you're expressing yourself to, and you find yourself saying, I don't know, because that's not somebody need to be expressed, because that's you, your spirit and your soul telling you this. Ain't somebody supposed to be telling what you about to do next. They can't even see this. They don't see how effortless it's going to be for you the way you see it for yourself. And then you got the owl at the bottom of the deck telling you to be calm, observant, and wise. You're being guided to find a serenity and stillness. Stillness came out again. Well, showed itself through. Hear your thoughts and acknowledge your feelings. The answer to any question is inside you. You are the magic key that unlocks the doors to unconditional love, harmony, and abundance in your life. And the blue jay, he said, you're being guided to be aware of synchronicities in your life. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless. Trust your gut. Be your authentic self. Take inspired action, and what you desire will come to fruition. The blue jay is symbolic of being assertive, daring, and connecting to universal wisdom. And depending on the area that you're in, I feel like more people have a connection to blue jays in terms of environment. But if you see owls and bears, if you see blue jays, owls, and bears, you're I'm hearing that you're at the end state of this transformation where your spirit is liberated. This can happen just by it, okay. It doesn't have to be the animal itself. It could be like something that you're watching and then you notice, oh shit, there goes that, there goes this. Something of that magnitude. It's just the way you see it, the way you're gonna perceive it. Just respect what you see. Respect what you see in terms of respecting yourself and your intuition guiding you to these different sections where you're seeing the blue jay, the owl, and the bear. What's this? The zebra. That could be somebody wearing a zebra print. This is what I mean, like that type of vibe. Yeah. But yes, let me close this out for the collective. All right. I'll be doing more of these as guided, where I do the energy update. What say? Yep. Hearing them too. Yes. And look up the use all the tools, the spiritual meaning or magical properties, the gematria of the time when you hear it. You know the vibes. Any of your senses picks up on it. Go for it. Because some people may have a sense of these different animals and know what they smell like. That too, Use all of your senses, especially while Jupiter's in Taurus. Use your senses. It'll reveal a lot. We got the moon, number 18, popping through here. Cancer, Pisces. Let's conclude this for the collective. What is the final message here for the collective? Belief. Well, there's that. Believe. Believe in yourself. It's time to explore new realms of spiritual awareness. I hear that. For a long time, you cautiously walked, watching others shine and soar to the heights that seem unreachable for you. If you were drawn to this card, Spirit is encouraging you to take the next step and join the birds that fly through the rainbow filled skies. Take a chance. Go on, honey, take a chance. If you fail, you fail. Fuck it. If you make a mistake, then learn from it. Life has no guarantees. If you spend your life waiting for guarantees before taking the plunge, you just might be waiting around for a long time. And you don't want your ass being out here becoming part of Ghost Town. Okay? Are you still alive? Life is not meant to be lived. It says life is not meant to be lived perfectly. I disagree with that. So this is see, read the message. I know this is what it says, but I'm also being aware. I'm also looking at the perspective beyond the 3D. You know what I mean? Okay, let's continue. Because per means each one. Each one has a different fact. Perfect. Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck about y'all dictionaries right now. Okay? All right. So each one has a fact that is presented to you that your soul resonates with. Our souls are not the same. They're not the same. Right. So see all this light energy, or these colors the fucking same? I mean, this is where unity comes into play. You know what? Y'all got me going out of a fucking rabbit hole. Okay. You have so much to share to the world, apparently. By not believing in yourself, you deny humanity the opportunity to raise its own light through your unique expression. I feel like I just got dragged. Is this message for this is for y'all too. This ain't just listen. This is for y'all ass too. You have so much to share. See, I feel most of y'all in here be having conversations, and this is where you be like, I don't know. See, that's significant. This is why I be isolating myself with people who vibrate like me. And if that shit means YouTube, then so be it. Whomever I decide to connect, you feel me? But it's time to be weird and think outside the box. I mean, come on, we're in the age of Aquarius. Like, that planet's not even a perfect sphere. The shit is just shaped however it wants to be shaped, and it moves the way it wants to move around the orbit. So it's like, do what you want to do in your most essential. You took the word out of my mouth at this point. Eccentric way. Exactly. Your self-expression is unique to you. We are all unique, each and every one of us, representing different facets of light. So don't think for one moment that you are not as good as another, because you ain't come out here to be just as good. You came here to be great as you are. You are amazing, talented, and so very dear. Not diving in is only delaying the growth of your soul and the souls of others around you. All right, now, but when you make that right choice, when you make this says the right choice, so when you make that choice in alignment to cause and effect, give it all you have. Others will be inspired by your courage, passion, and creative expression. Release any fears of security, stability, and finances. Trust that your needs will be met. When you follow your heart with intentions to serve humanity, doors of abundance and prosperity naturally open. The affirmation, which is also connected to solar plexus and the heart chakras. I am courageous as I soar to new heights of spiritual awareness. I am courageous as I soar to new heights of spiritual awareness. I am courageous as I soar to new heights of spiritual awareness. Some of you got a 29-degree placement in your chart. You want to know more about that planet? Because it's on page 29, and you better believe it. You said that's exactly what I do, abstract art. I get to scribble however I feel. I know that's right, honey. Y'all, that's your message. Love you.